Hi students, Assalamu alaikum. This is the second video of AS free tuition series. In this video we will learn coordinate geometry, second chapter of your book. Let's start. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Now we are starting chapter number 2, coordinate geometry. In this chapter, first we will discuss the basic formula what we will use in this chapter, and then we will solve some of the questions that how we can apply this formula to solve A-level questions. Now we are starting with the concept of point, that what is point. Whenever you have x and y axis, any point P can be described by its coordinate x, y. Let's suppose if you have x and y axis here and you want to define this point P, so this point P can be described with this x and y value, where x is what? X is the difference from the origin on x axis. So whatever the value, let's suppose this value is 5, so the x value of this point is 5. On the other side, y is described the height of this point from origin. Let's suppose this height is 7. It means y value is 7. So coordinate is what? Coordinate can be described with the help of x and y value, and this is called Cartesian coordinate system. Now how we can find the distance between 2 points? Let's suppose if 2 points are present, let's call it P1. So the x and y value we called x1, y1, and second point P2 is present, called x2, y2. x2, y2 are two different values. So how you can find that what is the difference between these 2 points? And this concept we will use to find the length of the vertices in case of triangle, as a length of the diagonal of a rectangle or a quadrilateral. So this concept we'll use over there. So what is the formula for finding the distance between these 2 points? It can be defined as under root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This will give you the distance, the length between these 2 points. We can call it AB like this. If you want to find the midpoint between these 2 points P1 and P2, then what is the midpoint formula? Midpoint formula, we can call it M xy like this. So this one equals to x1 plus x2 divided by 2. Basically this one is the average of x values. y1 plus y2 upon 2. Sometime the question may be given that P1 and M1 is given and he is asking for P2. It means in this line the first point P1 is given, the midpoint M is given, and he is asking that what is the second coordinate, what is the second point of this one. So simply you can use this formula for separate values of x and y. You can write x, this x is equal to x1 plus x2 upon 2, and y is equal to y1 plus y2 upon 2. So in this case, whenever initial point and midpoint is given and he is asking for the second point, you can use this formula. So with the help of this, when you will arrange, you can find the coordinate of this x2, y2. You can just simplify, shift 2x over there, it will become 2x, shift x1 over there, minus x1, it will give you the coordinate of second point. Similarly on the other side, 2y minus y1 is equal to y2. So this will be also helpful for you when the midpoint and one point is given and you have to find second point. Now the next thing is gradient. Gradient is what? Gradient is the steepness of line. For example, if a line is smooth like this one, parallel to x-axis, it means the gradient, mostly we represent the gradient with m, so m or gradient or slope will be 0. As this line will become increased, let's suppose if the line become like this, so there may be some gradient. Let's suppose the gradient is m. If the line is more steeper like this, gradient will be, let's suppose, 5. So like this the value of gradient will increase, and whenever the line will become vertical, so the gradient will be undefined. Undefined also represent with the help of 1 over 0. So these are the different conditions of the gradient. How we can find the gradient? We have two methods to find the gradient. When you have 2 points as the earlier example, then we can use very famous formula, m is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, where x1, y1, x2, y2 are the coordinates. And in case when the equation is given in a standard form, like, or you can convert it in the standard form. So let's take an example in which it is not in standard form. 3x plus 2y is equal to 5. With the help of this, how you can find the gradient of this line? You will make this, you can write this in form of the standard equation. The standard equation is what? Y is equal to mx plus c. So in case of line, you will convert your equation in form of this standard equation by arranging the coefficient and variables. So let's shift the values. We will shift 3x over there. So when you will shift 3x over there, it will become 2y is equal to minus 3x plus 5. We will keep 3x first because we have to make x value earlier, and 2 is multiplying, so we will divide this 2 on the both side. Y is equal to minus 3x plus 5 divided by 2, and we break this 2 for both values because we want these two values separately. Minus 3 over 2 x plus 5 over 2. Now you can see that you can compare these two equations, and after comparing, what you will get? You will get the coefficient of x, which is called m. So coefficient of x, which is called m, is minus 3 by 2. So you can say m is equal to minus 3 by 2. On the other side, y-intercept c, we will discuss y-intercept after this, is 5 upon 2. So c is equal to 5 upon 2. So like this you can apply the gradient, you can find the gradient with the help of 2 points and also with the help of equation. Now, and one more interesting fact, that whenever you have a parallel line, then how you can describe that gradient relation is what? For example, if you have these two lines L1 and L2, if these two lines are parallel, then M1 is equals to M2, and if these two lines are perpendicular, for example another line, I draw this red line over there, this line making angle 90 degree with this, and I call it L3. So it means the gradient of L3, I call it M3. So M3 will be negative reciprocal of M1. It means whenever the line is perpendicular, the relation between their gradients is like this. Also you can write like this one, gradient of these two lines, whatever the name you can give, M3, M1, M2, always equals to minus 1. This one is also very useful relation, what we will use in many questions. So remember this point. Now the next thing is equation of straight lines. Whenever you have some of the straight lines here, you have any of the equation, let's suppose here is the line and passing through from 2. What will be the equation of this green line? This green line equation will be x is equal to 2. The vertical line always having the equation in form of x. Similarly, if we draw, I can make it all 4 coordinates. This one is x, this one is y, this one is x, negative x, y, negative y, this one is origin here. If you have the equation like this, let's suppose this is point 3 on y axis, so the equation of line will be y is equal to 3. And in third case, if you have equation, any of the equation other than this, like let's suppose passing through in this form, so the equation of this general line will be equal to y is equal to mx plus c, where m represent for the gradient of the line and this c is the y-intercept. Another thing, you can see that this line is crossing x-axis as well, so this point is called y-intercept and this point is called x-intercept. X-intercept, how you will get x-intercept? X-intercept is the point where the line cuts the x-axis, and you will get it by putting the value, put y is equal to 0 for this point, and for this you will put x is equal to 0, so you will get the coordinate of x-intercept and y-intercept. In some of the questions these points also useful, how you can find these two values. And some more interesting equations. If the equation is passing exactly from the middle of this graph, so this one is called y is equal to x, and if the equation of this line passing at the same point, let's suppose this point 5, this point 5, and here you have any of the equation, straight line passing through from these 2 points, so the equation of this line x plus y is equal to 5. So these are the few equations of the graph, straight line graph. You are familiar with the equation y is equal to mx plus c, right? This is called slope intercept form, because over there you have a slope or a gradient m and y intercept c. There is another equation which is most useful equation in your A syllabus, that is y minus y1 is equal to m bracket x minus x1. Whenever you have one point and gradient, any of the coordinate x comma y is given and gradient is given, so you can find the equation of line with the help of this equation, and mostly we will use this one. So I hope that you understand this. Now let's move with some of the calculation skills in which we will practice that how you can find the intersection of 2 points by graphical and some of the algebraical methods, and also a curve and a line intersection.